I'm Dr. Mitra Motamedi. I'm a family doctor who lives in beautiful Vancouver, BC, Canada. I have been focusing more on mental health and ADHD for the last few years. I have this special interest on mental health and ADHD, and you may want to know why. My practice during the COVID time changed. I used to have a general practice like all other family doctors. And then during the COVID time, when everything changed to virtual platforms, I had many people with mental health issues booking with me because I said I'm interested in mental health. So I was seeing more and more number of people, and I did my best. I self-educated myself, and this interest and passion for mental health and ADHD grew over time. So you may want to know why I'm doing this. My interest to mental health started when I got depressed myself. So I'm going a little personal here. Mental health psychiatry was at the bottom of my favorite list. My interest was internal medicine, rheumatology, and dermatology, infectious diseases. But only when I got depressed myself, I could realize that what does it mean not being able to get out of bed? Having suicidal thought, it was just one second, but how I could realize how scary it could be, and how rewarding is to helping people who have or are living with mental health issues. So that ignited my all my interests to mental health. When it comes to ADHD, I have a son. One of my sons was born with ADHD. He is an old adult now. I never diagnosed him. Despite being a physician, and I'm still carrying that guilt and shame. Why did I not diagnose my own son? He was not hyperactive at all. He was just inattentiveness. I didn't know. I wasn't trained. Like now, still many providers, practitioners aren't trained. At some point, when I realized that my son has ADHD, when now I have been living and seeing, observing how struggled he is in his daily executive functioning, I do have a real good understanding, and I do have all my passion and love to help people who are living with ADHD. The reason I'm making this channel, it's been in my head for the last 2 years. I've been putting this off because, as you may know, as a family doctor, I'm very, very busy, and I have no idea how social media works, how this video recording and photography works. I'm learning, and it's interesting, it's fun, but I'm noticing a huge gap in people's knowledge, in authorities, at practitioner levels. At every level, I see the lack of knowledge. Like myself, I didn't know about ADHD too, and I don't want to see this going on and on and on. I have been treating, I still do treat individuals, but having a public health background, I believe that I can do more by being public and increasing awareness among people and authorities. So that's the main reason I'm taking the time and creating all these videos. In the videos to come, I will be discussing what ADHD is, how do we diagnose, is it really underdiagnosed, How do we diagnose it? How do we treat it? There are comorbidities or conditions or disorders that are together with ADHD, very, very common, and we will get into each one of them separately. So there will be many research now going on that I will be sharing with you, information that I learn in short videos. I'm trying to have guests here to also share their experience with you. It's not just me talking. And eventually you may have some questions that you can share with us and ask us questions, and I will do my best to answer your questions. So my dream has been having a clinic to address most important aspects of ADHD care, including diagnosis, treatment, follow-ups, until they are stable at least. There are many, many people who are struggling. There is basically not enough resources to get a diagnosis. People have to wait for months and years to find a resource to get the diagnosis, or they have to pay a lot of money. Many people don't have the money. And then even after they get in the diagnosis, they have to go and knock on every doctor's door, please give me the prescription. So it's not a good situation. And I'm here hoping that with your help and with colleagues' help, with whoever who is interested in ADHD, to do something more. We need to speak up, and we need to do more. Thank you for watching me.